Hi, it's me, Vamp, and welcome to the podcast. Okay, so this is going to be broken down into two parts, like most of my podcast formats. First, we're going to talk about Warframe and how recent events have affected it. And then the second half, we are going to talk about what I'm doing behind the scenes to try to push out more content, make better content, all that stuff. So, you know what? Let's just dive into it. Okay, so I want to talk about Warframe first because this is very important. Warframe, I don't know if you watched my dev stream recap, um, or if you were watching the dev stream, or you were on the forums, on Reddit, on YouTube lately. KinderCon got canceled. KinderCon, for those of you guys that don't know, it's a Warframe convention. All Warframe fans, or people that are new to Warframe and want to know what it's about and stuff, go to that event. But it's not exactly canceled; just the physical part is canceled. There's still going to be an all digital thing, which sucks. But with recent events, it's totally understandable. All events like that are being canceled. Now, TennoCon wasn't scheduled till July 11th, so there's every chance that everything could be perfectly fine by then. But, the digital extremes, the people who make Warframe, rather be safe than sorry. And I can respect that, honestly. Better be safe than sorry. Now, there is something else that came out of this, which is good for DE for doing that, but bad for Warframe as a whole. Yeah, you heard me. Something that's good for DE individually is bad for Warframe as a whole. Which, before I go into this rant or whatever, I want to let you guys know that I fully support DE's decision. They need to be safe above all else. They need to be safe. And this decision will help them as individual people be safe, and that is good. But with that said, this is what's bad for Warframe. Okay, so they're canceling all live streams next week, maybe even this month. We don't know all the full details yet. But, or this week, if you're listening to it, I don't know when this podcast is going to go up. But basically, they're canceling all their live stream for now, right? And then, in addition to that, they are preparing to set everything up so they can work from home. So so all of them, presumably all the staff at DE, because I believe that like hundreds of people and stuff. We only see like 4 or 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 at the most, but there are a lot of other staff. So presumably all of them are setting up, trying to get everything ready so that they can work from home, which, like I said, it's good for them. It's good for them. The guys stay safe, stay, protected. This way they won't have to worry about going out for their job even. They will just be working from home. They'll be still doing their job in the comfort of their house. And, they won't have to worry about recent events. Now, I just want to point out, I keep saying recent events because the whole YouTube algorithm thing. I don't want to get demonetized because I am trying to save up for a RAM upgrade. But I'll go into that. I'll go more into that in the second part of this segment a little later on. I want to finish talking about the Warframe thing while it's on my mind. The reason why I say it's bad for Warframe, the game itself, is because, I mean, Warframe has already been a little kind of thin on content lately. You know, new content. I mean, you could push it as to whether or not, you know, the gun balancing and stuff is new content. But, I mean, and we are getting an event, a brand new event soon, so that's pretty cool. But we still haven't got the next episode for the Night Wave. And yeah. But again, I would like to point out, yes, it is bad for Warframe, but it's good for DE staff, okay? Their health comes above all else. Their health should come first, does come first, before the video game Warframe. So yeah, I'm saying they made the right call. They're making the right call. Even everywhere says if you can work from home, work from home. So they're making the right call there. The right call. Okay? I'm not questioning their call. I'm not saying, they made the wrong call, because they made the right call. I'm just saying that Warframe, unfortunately, is going to, you know, maybe suffer a little bit for recent events. But yeah, the staff at D made the right call. I'm reiterating it because I feel like that someone that's listening or someone in the comment section that's going to say that I'm blaming DE for something, and I'm not. It's not their fault that this is most likely going to happen to Warframe. No one could have foreseen this event. From what I heard and been hearing and seeing in the world of Warframe, DE decided to start stepping it up this year. But unfortunately, recent events are like, nah, you're not going to step up on my watch and just keep throwing us back down. We tried to get up, they just keep throwing us down. Okay, but yeah, that is the sitch, as it were, with Warframe. Warframe, like I said, is, you know, not dying. It's just suffering a lot from this. But again, it's really hard to predict because, I mean, hey, who knows? They could literally set work from home and have like the perfect same flow as they do at Digital Extremes, at their office. They could have the same workflow. They could have a better workflow. They could have like less distractions and it'd be better. In which case, I'll probably make a podcast episode talking about how I was wrong and whatnot. And yeah. But yeah, I didn't know, but that's just how it is with the state of Warframe right now. Now, let's talk about my RAM upgrade that I'm looking at. Okay, so for those of you guys that don't know what RAM is, it stands for Random Access Memory. It's basically what lets your computer do multiple things at once faster, all that good stuff. Takes some load off of the CPU and central processing unit. Okay. Anyway, it takes some load off of that so that your computer can actually do stuff and function. Right now, my computer has a 16 gigabytes of RAM. I am looking to upgrade it to 32 gigabytes RAM, but it's going to cost me $130, which I currently don't have at the second, hence why I mentioned before that I can't really afford to get demonetized like that. So I've been saying recent events instead of its actual name. The thing we all know is the cause of all of this. But yeah. Okay. So I bet you're asking, hey, Vamp, fine. If you somehow manage to get the money you need to get the RAM, how are you going to use it? Well, first of all, I'm going to put it into my computer. My computer will have, which will be a little bit of work on my end because I'll have to unplug everything in, take out the old slots, put in the new ones, yada yada, so on and so forth. But after it's up and running, let's see, my program should run a little smoother. It should take some load off of my hard drive. I'll be able to play games more on my PC. Yes, I'll be able to play more games on my PC, okay? You guys that have been wanting me to take the leap to more PC gaming, I'll be able to do that once my computer gets upgraded, proper RAM, whatnot. Yeah. So once that happens, I'll be able to start doing that, and then that will be great. That will be awesome. That will be going with the flow, as it were. I don't know why I keep saying as it were, because stuff, whatnot, whatever. And I know your next question. Your next question is, Vamp, how do I help out? Well, I'm glad you asked. If you are on Anchor, which is the main site I go through to record these podcasts, there's somewhere there should be a help support creator thingamabob button you can press. If there's not, there might be a link to my YouTube channel, which you can check out that. And if you're on the YouTube ends of things, I'll include the link in the description below to a donation link to help fund me getting that RAM upgrade, as well as a wish list if you think that I'll be like, if you'd rather just get the thing instead of passing money through people's hands, but some people rather do. So, it's on my wish list as well. I'll also leave a link to that in the description below if you're on the YouTube side of things. And that's basically really all I have to say for that. I'll be perfectly honest. I am out. Oh, and if you don't have any money, I feel like this is important. If you can't afford to donate or buy off a wish list or whatnot, that is no problem at all. Just you listening to this podcast, you subscribing to both of my YouTube channels, watching my content via on Twitch or whatever. All that helps, okay? It helps a lot. I'll tell you my YouTubes right now. That's Warframe Madness on the YouTube. If you search for that, you can subscribe there. Vamp Plays on the YouTube. If you search that, you can subscribe there. And Vamp 6x6x6x on Twitch. If you search that, you can subscribe there. And yeah, just those, they help support the channel. So even if you can't afford to physically donate money or whatever, just you listening, watching, interacting with my content, liking my videos, all that stuff really does help, okay? It really does help. I want to put that out there. I'm going to make sure you guys all know. Now, the RAM upgrade. So once I get the RAM upgrade, I'm going to continue talking about what I'm going to do once I finally get the RAM upgrade. I'm going to be doing more content, I'm going to be able to do more content more often, faster, stronger, pump more stuff out, just whatever. I'm thinking about temporarily trying to do double uploads on my Vamp channel. That's youtube.com/VAMPLAYS. So yeah, and that's actually all I have to say. I know I don't have too much to say, but when it comes to my life, I always feel some type of way about saying how I'm going about stuff, because money stuff isn't what I always like to talk about. But it is a content creator thing. This is my job, after all. So yeah, definitely, make sure you guys stay safe, actually. Speaking of safe, circling back around, again, I think Digital Extremes making the absolute best decision that they can, actually working from home, setting stuff up so they can work from home. And who knows, that could be a good foundation for the future. If they have stuff set up so they can work from home, that means essentially, if they want to, they could work even from home a lot more often in the future. Like it'd be one of the things that they have a passion project they want to do, bada bing, bada boom, Bob to your uncle. But again, I don't know all the behind the scenes stuff. So I am going to, in the video / podcast / whatever, I'll catch you guys in the future. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Later.